For me, Kirk he'll be there next year because of the contract. Zimmer, someone's going to be very lucky to get him as a defensive coordinator, but I do think his time in Minnesota it's up. The game's kind of passed him by with his mentality because he wants to run the ball, he wants to play defense, and he can't really do that anymore.
Do you think he can be a coordinator? Like, I think when you have I could never go work for somebody else. I like my show. I do it my way. I say whatever I want. I wear dumb shirts. I don't give I don't give a flying fuck. I said it. Hey, I cussed. Woo! I don't care, and I can't imagine relinquishing control to someone else. And how does Mike Zimmer go from a head coach to taking orders from a probably young offensive coordinator?
That's a good point. I think that he would have to surrender, obviously, the control of the team. So that'd be tough, and maybe he just retires. But I look at like Dan Quinn in Dallas, where like that is his defense. He has full control, full autonomy over everything. He voiced what players he wanted. They delivered. They got him the players he wanted. He wanted Keanu Neal and Micah Parsons and stuff. If he could get a situation like that where he's kind of under a CEO type of head coach where he has his defense and it's his, I think I would assume he'd be fine with that. But he also wouldn't want an offensive coordinator like telling him, or an offensive head coach telling him, you got to blitz here, you can't have this player and all this stuff.
Where could he go? So I think he might do it for the love of the game. Like, he just doesn't want to be out of football. If he is like, look, I can't be a head coach. I'm deeply sad about it, but I still want to call. I love coverages. I love calling defenses. Maybe it's even a relief to not have to worry about the other crap and just be able to do defense. Like, maybe, like you said, I mean, just to be able to be like, I do defense. That's my thing. Where will he go?
I got an answer for you. How about the 49ers?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
That'd be pretty sweet.
What about the Bears?
That'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, that's Sean Desai. I don't know why they would, but
depends. Yeah, depends. Like, if they went with like Dable and then it'd be the Bears' defensive mind and let Dable take the offense
and play the Vikings twice a year.
Yep, that'd be a great spot.
I think that actually. So him with the 49ers would probably save Kyle Shanahan's career. Straight up, like.
Yeah, I mean, he could have an amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Back end of his career,
dude. They both would benefit. I was sad they lost Saleh because I think Saleh was a great coordinator.
Yeah. Their defense has fallen apart this year.
Yeah,
that was terrible against the Cardinals. I don't know if you saw it. It was like 80% of Colt McCoy's passing yardage were after the catch, which is just unbelievable.
Who is their coordinator in San Francisco? I have no idea.
It's D'Amico Ryans, the old linebacker.
It ain't working.
No,
it
ain't working.
No, I don't think you fire. I hope they don't fire Kyle Shanahan because I think a lot of the bad years he's had not at a quarterback. Like, guys have been hurt. And I hope ownership sees it that way. Now, ownership is rash and might be impatient, might be tired of the excuses. I mean, like, the numbers are insane. I see, like, he's got the same winning percentage as Chip Kelly right now. He's actually got a worse record as a head coach than Matt Nagy. And you're like, so, and he's only had 5 years. He's got one winning season. Now, they went to a Super Bowl that year. But it is getting harder and harder. Like, if you're building an argument, football-wise is one thing. We can watch film and go, I like what he's doing. But building an argument to defend Kyle Shanahan is really hard. So, that's my new dream scenarios. They hire Mike Zimmer. That'd be amazing.
That'd be amazing. Yeah. My one thing with Shanahan is, what is he doing that these guys keep getting hurt? Like, and I think there's actually an answer to that. Like, I actually saw Deebo Samuel, like, on the sideline, instead of just stepping out of bounds, like flat-footed, he buried his head and tried to truck the defensive back. He didn't gain any yardage from it. He just did it to truck the guy, and he got shoved out of bounds immediately. I think he has an overemphasis on, like, run after the catch and physicality that is leading to a lot of injuries, and it probably shows up in practice. And you do see, like, the Rams and some of these more modern thinking teams, like, they have a very conscious effort to not take unnecessary hits. And the Rams are the healthiest team in the league. So that would be one thing with Shannon. It's like, you've got to get this team to stay healthy because it is officially a problem. Like, this isn't 3 straight years with team has just been decimated. The 49 IRs. Have you heard that?
No, what?
The 49 IRs.
Oh, that's great. I love that. So Trey Lance, their rookie quarterback, just give him time. I don't like. I think he actually played before he should have. You definitely didn't draft Trey Lance because he was ready for the NFL. You drafted Trey Lance because someday, when his talent pans out, it'll be great. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Do you kind of agree that Trey Lance is fine?
All right, that's where I'm at. I think you just let him sit the rest of the year, and it's not like he's going to step in and you're going to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So, yeah, give him time.
Yeah.
Such a raw situation too, because he only played 1 year. He's super young,
But he's so talented,
low
man.
level competition.
I don't love his mechanics, but I mean, I don't love Matt Corral's either. Matt Corral's super accurate, so I'm like, well, who cares? Like, I don't know.
That's probably a big part why he's not in, because Jimmy's got these super quick releases, and they love all these random screens and stuff that they run. And I think that that Shanahan really wants Lance to actually have a quick release for those things. So hopefully he can speed up that release and get in there.